I can see the value. I just don't think I can afford the $80 a month.
Well, Eric, I understand that your budget's important to you. And when you say you watch your budget now, are you one of those people that say they have a budget, or are you one that really follows the budget and knows like car payment, house payment, credit card payments?
Oh, I follow the budget.
Okay,
I know
good.
exactly to the T.
Well, that's great because that's one of the reasons why your credit's as good as it is. Now, in addition to the cost, is there anything else that would cause you to forfeit the benefits to protect your investment that we discussed?
It's really just the cost.
Okay. So, because if it didn't cost anything, obviously you wouldn't forfeit the benefits, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, I guess what you're asking me is, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but why would anybody in your situation who's strict on their budget, watches their dollar, decide to invest $80 more a month to protect their financial future and their investment in the vehicle? I mean, that's what you're asking, right?
Right.
Okay. Now we're about to reframe the argument and minimize the payment down to something that's no big deal, something that he's already spending money on. Now in this case, it's going to be a Starbucks coffee. So I'm going to ask him, if I bring him the cup of coffee every day, if he would take on all the same risks for my vehicle. Then I'm going to ask him to agree to that. When he won't, I'm going to ask him why, so that he can set the hook and explain why it's not a good deal for him, and then I can swap that $4 for the risk that he's about to take on for his family and basically put him in a logic trap. Earlier, I saw that you were drinking a Starbucks coffee. Now, do you drink Starbucks coffee often, or was that just a one-time thing?
Yeah, probably every morning.
Every morning? And you pick those up on the way to work?
Yeah, just stop off on the way.
Okay, so is it on the way?
Yeah, it's on the way.
All right, great. And you're a pretty big guy, so I mean, what size do you get?
Usually the tall one, the venti.
The venti? And what do those cost these days? It's been a while since I've had one.
Roughly $4.
Around $4? Well, here's the thing. In this situation, it is crucial that we paint vivid word pictures to drive the client's imagination. Imagine for a second I'm going to start coming by tomorrow and bringing the coffee to you on my way to work. I'll get the venti that you want, the size you want. It'll have the little hot protector on the cup so that you don't burn your hands. And I'll drop it by every morning and say hi. Now, obviously, you're not going to mind if I bring you a cup of coffee every day and save you $4, right?
Of course not.
All right. Now, like any deal that's too good to be true, here's the catch. The first day when I come by, hand you the coffee, and you take the first sip, you're going to be on the hook. And you're going to be on the hook for my vehicle. Now the question is, what are you going to be on the hook for? Well, first and foremost, you're going to be on the hook if my truck gets stolen and it's not recovered within 30 days, you're going to owe me $5,000 so that I can replace it. Okay? Now, if it is recovered within 30 days, you're only going to owe me $1,000 to pay my deductible so that I can get it back in the condition it was prior to being stolen. Now, in the event that I'm driving down the highway or a side road and hit a pothole and blow out my tire and bend my rim, you're going to have to come out and put my spare on. We're going to go to the dealership and you got to buy me a new tire and a new wheel. And as many times as that happens in the next 5 years with no cost out of my pocket, when I get a dent, you're going to be my dent guy. For the next 5 years, no cost out of my pocket, I'm going to call you up and you got to come and push the dent out, whether it's in the side or, the back quarter panel behind the wheel. For any reason, if my vehicle is considered a total loss, whether out of my control or my fault, meaning if we have a hailstorm or a tornado or even some kid texting his girlfriend runs a red light and totals my truck, you have to pay my deficiency balance 100% plus my deductible for as long as I owe money on the truck. And then, in the event that my vehicle has a mechanical breakdown, no matter where I'm at, no matter if it's morning, noon, or night, rain, snow, or shine, I'm on the side of the road, I'm going to call you. I'm going to say, Eric, I'm broke down. I need you to come out. You're going to come out. You're going to tow me to the nearest dealership. You're going to pay for my parts and labor 100%. You're going to provide me a rental car to drive so I can get back and forth to work as many times as that happens in the next 5 years. Now, taking all that into consideration, can I still bring you by the cup of coffee on my way to work tomorrow?
I don't know if that's worth the risk.
Right. So if we were to switch the situations around, would you rather be the person that gets the coffee or brings the coffee?
I'd definitely rather be the one bringing it.
You'd rather bring it, right? So in this situation, I'm not asking you to take time out of your day and stop by and get me a coffee, drive it up to the office and bring it by. For less than that cup of coffee, you can protect your family and your financial future against all that risk that we just discussed. Now, in your opinion, can you see why the vast majority of our clients find it a lot easier to budget $3 or $4 a day rather than to come up with unexpected costs along the way of their ownership term?
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. You have any other questions before we move forward with it?
No, I don't think so.
All right, great. When would you like your first payment to be due, the 15th or the 30th?
We'll make it on the 15th.
All right, great. It's nice doing business with you.